Meantime, a mother whose son went missing 22 weeks ago is sharing with us that she hasn't given up hope finding him. On June 29th, Sam Davis disappeared, last seen leaving a home in University City. That Friday morning, he sent a message on Facebook, left his home with his skateboard, and just vanished. Carol and her family put out posters, started a Facebook page. Tonight, we sat down to discuss her search for him and the emotions she's feeling. It's 22 weeks ago today. Yes. Tell me about that day.
During the night, my son was messaging his girlfriend through Facebook.
Carol Mejia says her son, Sam Davis, used Facebook as a way to communicate with family and friends. She recalls one of his last conversations the morning he vanished, June 29th of this year.
About 7:45 that morning, he messaged his brother-in-law asking him to come up to Charlotte and spend some time with him because he was feeling down and he needed somebody to talk to. And as far as we know, that's the last anybody saw or heard from him. It was 9 o'clock Friday, June the 29th of this year.
This week's discovery of Anya Aguilar's body hit Carol hard.
Oh my goodness, I know exactly how they feel. I just wish I could tell them how sorry I am, because I know what they've been going through.
Typically, Carol posts very composed messages to the Find Sam Davis Facebook page.
I'd like to thank everybody who's joining me live and everybody who watches the video later on.
But yesterday was very different.
I'm sorry to be so emotional.
And that's when you just decided to show people what everyday life is like.
Because that's what I was like. I was upset and I'd been crying.
Sam, if you're watching, I love you more than you can ever imagine. I just need to know where you are.
How do you cope, Carol?
Well, some days are easier than others. Yesterday was a horrible day. I treat it a little bit like a job at this point. I mean, that sounds awful, but people have to know that he's still missing, and people do not just disappear. It's impossible.
Carol worries people will forget about her son.
The leads are drying up. We'd like people to go back in their mind and go back to June when it was warm. It was hot in June. We hadn't had a lot of rain for a long time. He has a skateboard like this one, and we believe that he took it with him, and it's not been found. So we believe that he still has that skateboard with him. Somebody either saw him leaving or maybe even picked him up. At this point, we have no idea.
She says she'll never give up trying to find Sam.
I will never stop posting on his Facebook page. I will never stop looking for him. I will do whatever it takes to keep his face out there and to keep this message going. Right now, anything's possible. We just don't know. That's the hardest thing about it, is that we just don't know.
It's got to be agonizing.
It is. It is. It absolutely consumes me. It's all I think about.
I thank Carol for being so honest and sharing with me today. She obviously is hoping that you will help as well. She wants you to like the Find Sam Davis Facebook page and to interact with it. That way it will show up in other people's media news feeds. Also follow them on Twitter. And if you happen to see Sam Davis, he went missing in the Davis Lakes neighborhood. It's a subdivision in North Charlotte. His mom says call 911 right away. Don't message her on Facebook. Call 911 and talk to him. Say his name. Remember, Sam Davis. And we will post more about this, where he went missing, any clues that have been found, which are few and far between, with this story after this broadcast on WBTV.com. Again, Carol, thank you for sharing.